Rowan froze at the bathroom doorway, the whispering voice still vibrating through the walls. The cracked mirror pulsed faintly, as though alive, each fracture widening and closing in rhythm with the beat of his own heart. Tiny figures moved behind the glass, climbing over one another, their porcelain hands scraping against the surface, leaving faint streaks of colour that looked unnervingly like dried blood. The tallest doll, his aunt's face perfectly preserved in miniature porcelain, stepped forward and pressed its fingers flat against the largest crack. The glass rippled, almost liquid in its motion, like a doorway waiting for him to step through. The air felt heavy and viscous, each breath tasting metallic. Rowan realized instinctively the house wasn't just holding them anymore, it was pulling him in. Every reflective surface flickered now. Windows, frames, even the polished floors reflected dozens of dolls he hadn't seen before, standing patiently with lifeless, perfect expressions. And each reflection whispered, not words this time, just names. Names of people Rowan had loved and lost, voices warped and soft, echoing faintly from the glass. The realization struck him cold. The dolls weren't merely vessels. They were hungry. They were collecting more than memory. They wanted the essence of life itself. Heart hammering, Rowan took a tentative step toward the mirror. The largest crack expanded suddenly, sucking in the light around it, revealing a dark corridor beyond, a place he knew could not exist in the real world. Shadows stretched from the edges, twisting into human shapes, each moving with impossible precision. And at the end of the corridor, illuminated by an unearthly glow, he saw her, Iris, or rather, a perfect doll likeness of her, holding the locket with her tiny braid of hair still inside. She was smiling, but it was not her smile. It was the house's, patient, predatory, and infinite. 1,000 soft taps echoed around him, from the ceiling, the walls, the floors, porcelain fingers striking surfaces in a rhythm that made his teeth ache. Rowan realized the house had been rehearsing, studying him, and now it wanted him to join the performance. One step closer, and the shadows began to crawl out of the mirror, stretching arms toward him, small figures climbing one over another like a tide of obsidian insects. The floor seemed to tilt, the ceiling stretched away. He stumbled backward into the hall, but the mirrors followed. Every reflective surface became a doorway, every reflection an invitation or a trap. Panicked, Rowan grabbed a chair and hurled it through the nearest window. It shattered, sending shards into the garden, but the mirror in the living room rippled again. The dolls in the reflection tilted their heads, watching him. One by one they began to step forward. He realized with a cold clarity, running was pointless. The house wasn't just a place, it was a mind, and he had entered its consciousness. It remembered him, and it wanted him, like it wanted Iris, like it wanted everyone who ever came near. He turned toward the staircase, desperate, and that's when he heard it again, the whisper, closer now, all around him. "The door is open. Come through. We have been waiting." From the bathroom mirror, the corridor pulsed like a heartbeat, shadows spilling slowly into the real world. Rowan knew the choice was no longer his. One step forward, and he would be remembered forever. His own face preserved in porcelain, a doll waiting for the next reflection to summon him. And behind him, the house exhaled, colours swirling across the walls, as if it had been alive the whole time, breathing through the dolls, the mirrors, the air itself.